Oh, sorry about that. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, Mark Capagrosi here. Hope everybody's doing well, and hopefully we can get through this fairly quickly. One thing just to make it more fun, as I go through this, the trainings here for Georgia. Do me a favor, ask as many questions as you got. You can ask it through the chat or at the end of going through it, if you want to go unmute yourself and ask the question, we have a conversation. I'm open to all of those ideas to make it a little bit more interesting for us as a group. Anyways, again, my name is Mark Capagrosi. I am with Elevance Health today as a national broker sales rep. And today, what we're going to do is just talk about Anthem and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Georgia. So the idea is really just talk about Elevance Health. I know that is a brand that is kind of new to the market. So I want to kind of address the Elevance Health, what that is, talk about some of the member tools, because it is important for your clients to have a really good experience with the insurance that you put them with. On top of that, talk about the tools that are available to you as an agent broker. And go through Georgia. I didn't update this. I have all of our states here. Just really talk about Georgia a little bit and talk about broker support. So, one of the questions I always get really when doing presentations or in the community or broker events, whatever it may be, is, the idea of Elevance Health. Who is that is kind of confusing. So I created this slide, just really kind of put a visual to it. About 2 years ago, let's start 3 years ago and beyond, we were branded as a company called Anthem, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield, and we operated in 14 states. About 2 years ago, the company decided to rebrand itself, and so we rebranded it as Elevance Health. So that's what you're going to see if you're in the stock market. You'll see Elevance Health. But underneath that Elevance Health umbrella, you see a lot of different brands out there. You see Anthem, you see Amerigroup, you see Simply, you see Wellpoint, Carelon, which is our pharmacy benefit manager, and a whole bunch of other different types of brands. The ones that for us on the under 65 ACA side that we'll be talking about today is really going to be the Anthem, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield brand. That's what we do in the states of Georgia. And then in the Wellpoint brands where we offer ACA plans, we do offer those in the states of Texas. Because there is other blue plans in Texas, as well as in all the other states, we have to be very cautious about understanding that we are not a Blue Cross Blue Shield in Texas. We are Wellpoint in Texas, but we are Blue Cross Blue Shield in the states of Georgia. I know that sometimes can be somewhat confusing. So this is a great time, if you have any questions, to jot them in the chat and or ask those questions at the end. And we'll definitely get back to get those questions answered. But one of the things about the blue and the blue brand, it's very powerful. I think 1 out of 3 people in the United States have a Blue Cross Blue Shield brand in it. As an agent who's selling products, I think you could all agree that offering a Blue Cross Blue Shield brand, really people don't ask too many questions in terms of who this company is, what they do. The brand is very powerful because of the number of people that are covered by it, either on the individual market, or some type of group type product or plan. These are the 14 states that we operate in: California, Nevada, Colorado. That is Wisconsin, Missouri, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Virginia, and then Maine, New Hampshire, Connecticut, New York, and the great state of Georgia. I call it the great state of Georgia because that is where I reside as well. So if there's questions, please throw them at me. One of the things, so for members, the people that you offer these plans and products to, we do have some great tools for your clients to kind of, have a really good experience. There's nothing worse than not being able to find certain information about your health plan. There's 2 things. One, people can always go to the anthem.com and register themselves on the member portal. Member portals would give you access to their ID cards, billing, claims, prescriptions, being able to do provider searches, look for local providers and whatnot, all right there on their website. Now, they can also go out there and do a doctor visit through Live Health Online, which is a part of some of our benefit structures that we offer. Overall, too, from a broker standpoint, I know a lot of agents use different quoting and enrollment type systems. If for some reason you want to verify or check providers, this going to anthem.com gives you that option to go out there and really check our provider tool directly. You can search as a guest. Also, clients, once they get their ID cards, they can go out there and do a search themselves. Sometimes people like to do a little research prior to purchasing a plan, mainly checking the network. I know a lot of those tools like Sherpa, for example, have those built in, but just let everybody know they can have access to this information on our website. The tool that I really promote the most, because everybody seems to have a mobile phone, mobile device, Android, iPhone, whatever, tablet, whatever, is having them download the Sydney mobile app. Again, this is an award-winning app. Everybody has a phone. It's really nice to be able to have 24/7 access to anything you need, questions about your benefits, claims information, having access to an ID card. And one of the things that's really, I find very convenient for this mobile app is that you can pull up the ID card. You can take a screenshot of it if you need to. You can also email and or fax that ID card information over to your provider if needed. So there's a lot of great